That can't be coming from where I think it is.
Callie Street. It has to be. That's where Olivia was checking in today. We have to go try and help.
John, Tareen, for God's sake, get out of here while you still can.
You're too late anyway. We got it all under control.
What the hell? Why them? Why here?
Don't ask stupid questions.
John, damn it!
I don't think so. Go run along and play with someone your own size, little girl. We don't feel like hurting you today.
Too bad I don't agree.
I've got your back, Tareen.
Think you've got that figured out this time? After what I saw from you last time we fought. Well, let's just say I'm looking out for the local streetlights.
Put your vitae where your mouth is, you arrogant coward.
When you can, I'll follow suit.
Come on, we can knock you down a couple pegs. Or are you scared, you big bad stripes? Looks like I gave you cold feet, and I didn't even have to use my vitae.
Give me a break.
Scared of what, kid? You gonna make my drink too cold? Ooh, I'm shaking.
You're shaking now. I'll show you real scared.
Save your breath, Pipsqueak. I've got better things to do than waste my time with rookies.
And all of us have better things to do than standing around here monologuing like amateurs.
You know, I'd love to see you all stand and actually fight us for once. A fair fight. Just to prove you can.
Be careful what you wish for.
You may just get it, Skinner. But not today. Stripes, we have the rest to catch up to. 3, 10, 11. Good. I've gotten at least a few of my team back. Do you have a report?
Yes, sir. It went off without a hitch. The insurgents have been eliminated.
You don't sound convinced of that, 10.
It's something that we heard from once, sir. Something that happened after some of us had left to check the surrounding area.
And?
It's the Protectorate, sir.
What about them? I wasn't aware I'd made them a target for this mission.
You didn't, sir. One of their members was there. That much we saw, and the others came after her.
Can I assume at the very least you weren't all idiots and attacked the member that was there?
No, sir. We left her alone. As much as we could. Just because we weren't attacking her doesn't mean that she didn't come after us.
She's a fighter, 10. I'd expect nothing less. Which of the females was it?
The other one, not William's daughter.
The pool girl. Olivia.
Huh, yes, of course. The one with a vendetta against me because her sisters wouldn't play nicely. Was she much of a hindrance?
No, sir. We kept her occupied.
Olivia, what the hell happened?
They tied me up, the bastards. Couldn't believe my eyes. The whole lot of them came swooping in and started wrecking the place. Before I know it, that asshole ice worker shows up with the big guy and they tie me up and shove me in a closet. When I get my hands on them, I'm gonna rip them a new one. A couple of new ones.
You said all of them?
Yeah, most of them left before you got here. Went around picking off survivors, I'm sure. Official Stripe protocol. Kill everyone except us. It'd be funny if it didn't piss me off so much.
I don't know who they were, but the one survivor we saw when we got here didn't make it. I wish we'd gotten here sooner.
We didn't know what was happening, John. I notified you as soon as I heard the fighting.
I had just been outside. How did I miss it? How quickly did all this happen, Olivia?
Probably, maybe half an hour?
I should have heard.
But you didn't, and there's nothing we can do about it. Even if we had heard, the 5 of us wouldn't have made a difference. We can't take the Stripes down on our own, not in an outright fight.
I'm not so sure about that, Tareen.
What are you talking about?
They never fight us. Haven't you noticed? This isn't the first time someone near us has gotten attacked and we haven't.
Man, and I'm getting sick of it. I want to beat them down good, and they just keep running away like punks.
Our point right now isn't to go off fighting the Stripes or the Syndicate full on. We should be happy they don't try to attack us. We're in no position to wage a full-scale battle.
From the looks of it, Tareen, our turn's coming.
You don't think I've thought of that? Our fate's not the important one right now. We have this to worry about. Liv, what can you report?
Not much, unfortunately. They were doing well, making some allies in the community, gathering anima, and then this happened. Damn it.
It's okay. Do you remember any of the places they were hitting? Anyone we can talk to?
Yeah, I took decent notes. I should be able to cover some bases and make sure that they know just because this space fell doesn't mean that there's no one else out there to help them. But, well, hold on. Follow me. We'll see if he's still in there.
So they didn't cause a stir until after half of you had left the scene. I suppose that's the best we can hope for. Anything else of interest?
Not particularly, sir. The facility was still fairly basic, not meant for high traffic use or large groups of people. Small sector of loud rebels.
8. You have something to contribute?
Small addendum to the report, sir. I don't know what all has been said so far.
Not much of interest. Care to change that?
Well, other than the main building construct of the facility, it appears they'd built a Presidium room, and had been using it to keep an anima in. I don't know if the anima were there for security purposes, or something else, but...
And you have evidence they were storing anima in there?
Someone was in there, sir. Looked like a teenager, asleep.
How are you the only one that saw it?
I'm not the only one. Just the only one that came to say anything about it. Kane... Six, and I came across it when we were all leaving.
Did you notice anything significant about this person?
Hard to tell, sir, with the Presidium around. He didn't look strange, but nothing in, nothing out.
Of course. Very well. I'll expect someone to take a report to Diedrich.
2, 5, and 7 are already on their way, sir.
What can the rest of us do?
I doubt Kristoff is truly going to want more than 3 of you in his office at a time. Where are the others?
Reported back in with me, sir, but waiting on further orders.
I want the lot of you to go back and make sure you got everyone, and figure out anything you can about the Presidium room. I wasn't aware that children knew how to play with toys like that. I want to know why they have it, and what they were doing with it.
Yes, sir!
Get to work.
Yes? Of course, send them in. Kier, Leo Rylan. Apologies, but I can't remember your designations.
No worries, sir. I'm 2, Leo's 5, and Rye's 7. But we'll answer to whatever you call us.
Good to know. What brings you to my office?
Checking in after a mission, Director. We've eliminated one of the other threats to the Syndicate.
Excellent work. Which one?
One of the little groups on the outskirts of the city. I don't think they had the name for themselves. They can't all be creative.
We have reason to believe they were working directly, or rather, would have been, with the Protectorate, however. One of their members was found at the site.
And did you take care of them as well?
Negative, sir. Not in our orders.
What do you mean, not in your orders? Your job is to take care of threats to the Syndicate, and I can't think of one more pronounced than the tiny group of people that call themselves the Protectorate. How many of them are there again?
Not the point, Director. If X says we don't attack someone, we don't attack. And he's got the Protectorate whitelisted.
Unless, of course, you'd like to attempt to go against X.
I wasn't contemplating acting against X. I'm just not sure I understand, or to be honest, approve of his tactics.
Honestly, I don't think he cares if you approve.
On that, I think we're all in agreement. Anything else?
The rebels look like they've been getting into Presidium working. Saw a few people walking around with bands on, but they didn't give any of the usual signs of being anima. I think they've been looking into defensive measures.
Is there any evidence that it will work?
In theory, it could, I suppose. The problem is that at the moment, the best technology I've seen doesn't create a force field, which is what you would need if you're going to use the Presidium to completely protect you. If you wear a bracelet, at best your arm may be safer. Your wrist certainly will be.
Thus, in order to truly protect yourself entirely, you'd need...
a whole suit of it. I mean, hey, the stone's red. It'd work. I don't know, though. Presidium, man, just don't have the same ring to it.
Very funny, Kier. Very well, I'll make sure the ground troops know to watch for Presidium on everyone, not just the anima. What's the rest of the team doing?
Reporting to X, and then most likely filling out their paperwork on the matter.
Understood. I think this may take a press conference to smooth over. There have been too many attacks lately. Tell X I'm interested in speaking with him. When he deigns to give me a moment of his time...
We'll pass it along. Anything else?
Not for now. I appreciate the report. I'll be sure to contact the House if I have any further questions or clarifications.
We're sure you will.
Hey, you alive in there? He hasn't moved since I saw him last.
He looks like he's still breathing. It's hard to tell.
Whoa, it's okay. Calm down. We're friends.
You're not supposed to know I'm here. No one is supposed to know.
It's okay, just calm down. The base was attacked. Everyone that was keeping you here is dead. We just want to help you.
No, you don't understand. It's not safe. I have to hide.
Hide from what, son?
Not what. Who? I can't let the Stripes find me. I can't let them take me to X.
Tareen, he's wearing Presidium. In a red room. I count at least 4 bands. He's not taking any precautions, that's for sure.
What's your name?
Kieran Carver. You guys look familiar.
We call ourselves the Protectorate. We're working against X and the Syndicate. We can protect you.
With that kind of name, I'd hope so.
Don't worry, we picked the name for good reason. Besides, it'll be good to have someone around that's not all stuffy and old. You can't be that much older than me, can you?
I don't actually remember how old I am. I didn't have a calendar a lot of the time, and my mom died when I was young. I had to take care of myself.
Mine too, kid. I know how it is.
All of us have lost loved ones to the Stripes and the Syndicate. You'll be in good company. But I think we're running short on time. We can only protect you if you come with us. Can you leave the room?
I don't like to, but yeah, I can.
Then let's get moving. We'll see what we can set up back at our base.
So I get to visit in person this time. I'd rather assumed you'd be busy with paperwork.
I can spare some time away. I have a question.
And you have bodyguards. Do you really feel you need them? Even -1?
Trio has other business to attend to.
Yes, but having a conversation with 4 people in the room and only 2 talking is dull. Can't you ever bring Stripes?
Who do you think is doing the paperwork?
I do wish you'd let me work with Duo.
Please don't let him touch me. Please keep him away.
I am satisfied with Duo the way she is. You're evading my point, Xavier. I have a question.
Yes, of course you do. What's your question?
The rebels have started playing with toys they don't understand. I want to know what they could do with the Presidium as a protective device.
Using the stone as protection. It's not exactly designed for that. What are you thinking?
They're keeping non-Vitae users in wristbands. What will that do?
It makes them look like anima, for one. Though I hardly think that's a protective measure.
I mean direct terms, Xavier. Stop playing games with me.
Might I remind you that despite your best efforts, I do not actually work for you, Alexander. Thus, you would do well to keep your temper in check with me.
Don't you dare call me that. And really, Xavier, think twice before you test me. You know all too well what I'm capable of.
Which is why you will note a stunning lack of concern from me. Do you, or do you not, want an answer to your question? If you are asking if a wristband of Presidium will protect someone against an anima, the answer is no. At least, not at this time. And given the amount of testing and technology that would be needed in order to come up with any technology that would allow, essentially, a deflection device for Vitae, I doubt that your little rebellions will be able to come up with them.
Thank you. That was the information I wanted.
Anything else I can do for you, X?
I'm sure if I think of something, I'll know where to find you.